In this tutorial, I'll demonstrate how you can view, manage, and edit all of your project's digital assets in one view using the Pages Inspector and Multi-Page View introduced in CorelDRAW 2021. Multi-Page View makes working with pages much easier. The ability to see all pages in a document simultaneously means that you don't have to click page tabs to navigate to another part of your document. You can move objects across pages fluidly, compare designs side by side, and freely move pages around to arrange them as you wish. Multi-Page View is similar to Page Sorter View in CorelDRAW 2020 and earlier versions, but with some notable differences. Page Sorter View is not available in CorelDRAW 2021. Before we get started, if you're watching this video on YouTube, you'll find a link in the description below that will take you to our tutorial page on Corel's Discovery Center. Here you can also download a written copy of this tutorial. In this example, I have an 8-page document. By default, documents are displayed in single-page view with page tabs along the bottom. Right-clicking on a page tab brings up options for renaming, inserting, and duplicating pages, etc. These options are also available from the Layout menu. I can also drag and drop pages to rearrange order. When viewing single pages, moving objects between pages requires a few steps. To switch the large page numbers, I have to cut from here, display the new page and paste it in, and do the same for the other number. Multi-Page View is available in the View menu, or from the Pages Inspector, which can be opened by choosing Window Inspectors, or by clicking the 3-dot icon below the list of open inspectors. I can also start a document in Multi-Page View by choosing File, New, and switching the Page View icon. In the Pages Inspector, thumbnails of each page are listed in order. This is the default single-page view. At the bottom of this inspector, I can insert or delete pages, switch from list view to grid view, and adjust the thumbnail size. Adding, inserting, and duplicating pages can be done from the Options icon at the top right. This inspector is searchable, which is handy if I have named pages or a long list of numbered pages. To display multiple pages in the workspace, I'll click the Multi-Page View icon. By default, the pages appear in a 4-column grid. I can see the entire grid by clicking the Zoom icon, then clicking Zoom to All Pages in the interactive property bar. If I change the page order in the inspector, the page positioning in the grid updates as well. Clicking a page in the inspector selects that page in the drawing window, and double-clicking on the page thumbnail will zoom to that page. With the Multi-Page View settings icon, I can change the spacing between pages, switch to vertical or horizontal layout, or click Custom for a free-form layout, which I'll discuss more a bit farther on. I'll go back to the grid layout and switch to 3 columns. In all layouts, I can create and edit designs. I have a context menu for page options, and I can resize pages interactively, all from the drawing workspace. Moving objects between pages is easy in Multi-Page View. Because these pages were switched, I need to move the page numbers to the correct spots, which can be done without needing to cut, switch pages, and paste. Multi-Page View is handy for facing page documents as well. I'll choose Layout, Document Preferences, and on the Layout tab I'll enable Facing Pages, starting on the right side. In Vertical View, I can see each set of facing pages as they would be printed. The Pages Inspector now lists each set of facing pages. I can always return to individual pages, or sets of facing pages in this case, by clicking the Single Page View icon. In this example, I have 3 pages of different sizes. In Multi-Page View, I can see all 3 pages. And for more viewing flexibility, I'll switch to Custom Layout. This free-form, non-sequential layout is great for working with documents in which different assets are placed on separate pages, for example, a set of marketing documents that includes a poster, business card, and flyer. In horizontal, vertical, and grid layouts, the pages have fixed positions, but in custom mode, I can grab a page by its page name and move it anywhere. Now in this condensed view, I can easily copy elements from page to page. This brings us to the end of this tutorial on Multi-Page View in CorelDRAW. If you've been watching this video on YouTube, you'll find a link in the description below that will take you to our tutorial page on Corel's Discovery Center. Here you can also find a written copy of this tutorial.